Hey, how's it going? Mr. Deadman here of Rent and Chill. I was going to talk more about furries, but hey, this just came up and I got to talk about this. Is Antifa really being looked at by the FBI? Is that really going to happen? Is that happening right now? It looks like it. It looks like it. I mean, I don't know what to take it. I don't know what to think of this, honestly. Part of me is in doubt. Part of me is like, no way. No way. Are they really looking to Antifa? If so, hey, you know what? Maybe the useful idiots no longer have a purpose. Maybe the establishment that was using Antifa was just like, you know what? Your time is done. We don't need this anarchy anymore. We don't need you burn the city, burn the streets. We don't need that. We don't need these little Chaz things going on. Your Orange Man bat is gone. It's time to bring order. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if these riots are handled the way that Obama handled the riots when he was in charge, which he shut those riots down using police force. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Is Antifa still going to exist? Of course they're going to. Of course they're going to exist. They're going to shut it down all the way. They're just going to give them a reminder that their time is done. They're going to try to put that dog back on the leash and walk it back to the house. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to kill the dog. They're just going to put the dog, that is Antifa, back in the house. I mean, that's what I'm looking here at. FBI investigating Antifa for violent attacks. That is true. That's what's happening. Now, in this article, the FBI director, Christopher A. Wray, he goes on to say that he says Antifa to be more of a movement. At the same time, saying that he recognizes that there's certainly local or regional nodes that, and then there's people that self-identify as Antifa who aren't really Antifa, which is true. Anyone can identify with that. You see that shit on Twitter. And you know what? I'm really curious how this could play out, because it seems like the far left side has control of the media. Or does the establishment have control of the media? I'm torn there, because I see signs that makes me think the far left does. Because you see that the really radical stuff being pushed are being on CNN anyway. I've heard a few things that seem kind of crazy to me. But anyway, but then in the same article, while the FBI director will say that Antifa's a movement, more of a movement, you also say that it is definitely a real thing and not a thing of fiction, a real thing, and that the FBI has been looking more into these Antifa cases more seriously, and they've been increasing. Okay, so if you think they're going to approach Antifa like the same way they approach, let's say, the far right extremism, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. If I'm surprised, I'm surprised. If they do, okay, wow. But I think when Antifa was going around burning shit down, and BLM too, that's when Orange Man Bad was in charge. And the people that could have stopped it, they didn't stop it. They enabled it. They let it go. They encouraged it. Now Orange Man Bad is gone. So what happens now? What happens now? Are the people in charge going to just let this go? Let this go on? You might see people like AOC and other, the squad try to say things that might kind of encourage like Antifa types. But the people at the top, like of influence, I'm talking about the bankers, the businessmen, the same businessmen that fortify the election. I'm using the verbiage from that Time article. Those guys, they don't want to just have their stuff burn. Notice how cops will surround a police station, not a police station, a bank. They'll surround a bank faster than they'll surround they will protect the bank faster than they'll protect a local community. They don't give two shits about that. Oh, your house is burned down? Okay, so sad. Oh, you defended your property? So sad, you're arrested. Oh, you want to try to destroy this bank? Good luck on that. We're going to shut you down. They're not going to want Too much destruction. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do. But I don't see it. Based on this article here. And also, something else I've noticed. I'm just going through some stuff here. Look at this. You know what this is? This is a video of Black Lives Matter starting to implode. I mean, they are starting to implode. You have one of the leaders who was a trained Marxist, apparently not a Marxist because bought a very expensive property, which is not something a Marxist does, with the money she got somehow connected with BLM. And then you have this. This is important because they are going against their own. Same way that Occupy Wall Street did.
I can't believe this shit.
Y'all some clout chasing bitches.
Don't forget about George Floyd.
That's what
Don't forget about George.
y'all only come out if it's on motherfucking national news.
So that guy right there is trying to remind all these other people around why they're there, why this movement is going down. George Floyd. But they're not having it. There's a disconnect. They're starting to implode. They are. You'll be like, oh, Mr. Devin, you're looking too much into this. They are starting to implode. There's videos right now of BLM and Antifa fighting each other. Why are they fighting each other? What's going on? They're starting to implode. The fascism is gone. Their common enemy is gone. Now you have these fucking white guys, Antifa, who are fucking racist. I mean, you are racist if you call a black man an N-word to his face, but just because he wears a police uniform. You're fucking racist when you do that shit. Just because you wear a black hoodie and you say you're Antifa doesn't shield you from that label, okay? But you have these white kids who are anarchists when they want to team up with Black Lives Matter. Pfft. Man, pay attention. It's gonna start to implode. No, like I said, maybe I'm looking too much into this. Maybe I'm being too optimistic. Shit, I mean, what is your take on this? Let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know. I say get your popcorn ready, get your beer ready, get your cigars ready, and just watch. Watch as, oh yeah, there's gonna be fire. There's gonna be burning buildings in these cities. The Chauvin trial is almost over. What happens next? More gangbangers are getting shot. What happens next? We'll see. Anyway, you guys take it easy. Have a good one. And try to stay safe out there.